Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to look at some portable air compressors or tire inflators, I guess. They're, described as air compressors, but I'm going to call them tire inflators. I have one in the back of, well, the truck or the Bronco, whatever I'm taking that day, with a plug patch kit, just so if I ever need to, I can get off the side of the road. So been rolling around with them for quite a while now. Have fortunately never had to use them on the side of the road, but have had to use them both down at our farm and, just for testing to make sure they're going to work worth a darn here at the house. So I've got two different ones. I've got a Lasfit air compressor and a Wolfbox. And so let's check them out. Both brands sent them to me. So who knows? I told them both going into this. There's no bias to this. If yours fails, yours fails. If I pick one versus the other, tough luck. That's kind of how I operate and how I handle this. Feel free to send me something, but that doesn't mean you're going to get a good review or, a glowing recommendation. Anyway, let's check them out, see what they're all about, and then we're going to deflate both tires on the Bronco here and see how long they take to air up. So here's both units. We've got the Wolfbox here on the left and the Lasfit on the right. I know Lasfit from, they're like LED lights and stuff like that. I run their lights in my truck for like the dome light, and they're real big into that game. They actually wanted to send me headlights for one of my vehicles, and I don't know. I'm not about LED headlights. That's just who I am, especially in these old vehicles. But they offered to send me the air compressor. I said, absolutely, we'll do a side-by-side on it. And then on the left is the Wolfbox. I run the Wolfbox G900. Dash cam, rear view camera, what have you, in my F250. And it's one of my favorite things I've done to that truck. So, but again, they just came out with this a while ago and sent it to me. So wanted to check it out. As you can obviously see, the Wolfbox is much larger. It's square versus the Lasfit is kind of, rectangular. Or I guess the profile is square and versus rectangular. Being a kid from the 90s, while this doesn't matter, but the see-through screen brings me right back to my childhood, and I do love that. But both seem built really well. Neither of them, I think, like, oh man, that one's gonna break on me. Both come with carrying cases here. So, they all have the same things. This Wolfbox hose is much thicker. I don't know if that's a sleeve that's on there or if it's actually the hose inside. It's hard to kind of tell. It feels like the hose is actually bigger, but really can't tell. And then the Lasfit is a much thinner hose. Only reason I say that is I feel like that would be, actual volume of airflow, but I guess the compressor can or can't keep up with it. That's going to be the real driving factor. Both of them have lights and a nice LED screen on there. So let's turn them both on. The Lasfit is almost dead. I'm going to plug it in here in a second. So this one's in bar, but you can switch KPA and to PSI. I'm going to inflate both tires up to like 32 pounds after they're completely deflated. Same here, where you can adjust the air pressure on it by clicking. Same with this one. This one goes down. The Wolfbox is to the 10th. The Lasfit moves in half-pound increments. I don't think it's necessary to go by the 10th, but hey, whatever. No harm, no foul, I guess. You've got, you can change from different modes. So truck, bicycle, basketball, and wide open. As you hear that one goes on, I'd say the Lasfit is much louder. I don't know, maybe it's not. Yeah, much louder. Much louder. I'm trying to remember how to turn on the light on this one. and I don't remember how. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you just hold the PSI. I thought that's what you did. Both have a light on the top. You know, is nice to get, if you're out working. They do strobe. I think they both do SOS. Yeah, they both do SOS. So you've got everything you kind of want there for, there you go. And they're both off. So what we're going to do next, again, charging cables. The one thing that the Lasfit comes with is it comes with an extra hose. It's the exact same, but it's just in black. And it comes with a small air chuck, or I guess a chuck for your valve stem to clamp it on. I'll screw them on. They screw on just fine, but I don't know, kind of interesting. I didn't expect that. But again, USB-C charged, has a USB outlet on as well. I think they both work as a power bank. So you've kind of got some options there, but let's pull some air out of these tires. I'm gonna go get the Lasfit plugged in, charged up, and then we'll start the test with the Wolfbox. So the Wolfbox is measured at, or spec'd at a full or max tire size of, I think, a 35. We're working off 33 1250s. Obviously, a lot of air volume here. But what we'll do, like I said, we're gonna pull the valve core, deflate this tire, and then do the opposite. All right, I am gonna call it just because I don't want to have the rim down on the sidewall. So let's see what pressure we're at, and we'll make sure to set it to the same on the next one. We barely move off zero, so we're gonna call that zero. There's some sort of air left in it, but obviously not much at all. We're gonna call that completely flat. So let's get the Wolfbox on here, and we'll screw it in. Like I said, I think I'm gonna run them at 30 up to 32 PSI here. And if you press and hold, it does go down by the pound, so it can move quicker. And let's get the timer started, see what happens here. All right, so Lasfit, right at 9 minutes on that one. I'm impressed. Only took one bar of power from it. Inflated it about 2 minutes faster than the Wolfbox. I'll have to figure out for sure on that. I mean, I've long time been a Wolfbox supporter. I still love their products, but I am really impressed by that Lasfit, especially for the size of it. Quality obviously seems great. The compressor must be, slightly bigger. But that's impressive. So I got to look at the price point on it. I'm not sure what the price was on it. Like I said, they sent it to me, as did Wolfbox. But if price is the same, I have to say this Lasfit. I mean, granted, they're both good products. Like let's not say that. But my money's gonna go with the Lasfit on this. That's impressive, especially for the size. So yeah, let's go do some pricing on it. All right, so pricing on each: 120 for the Wolfbox, 130 for the Lasfit. As of right now, they both have sales going on. They always do. Again, my money's gonna go with the Lasfit. I think I love the Wolfbox. I love their brand, love their dash cams, but for the air compressor, Lasfit gets my money on this, and I highly recommend it, guys. That's impressive. I expected it to take much longer, for it to inflate 2 minutes faster, or thereabouts. That's impressive. It'll be the one that rides in the truck with me, and I'll still keep the Wolfbox. It'll be a backup for me, but Lasfit gets my money on this one. So, hey guys, if this is anything that you're interested in, off-road content, working on these old Fords, and kind of the parts and accessories and tools that go with it, I'd love a subscribe, love a like. As always, nothing here is, everything's unbiased. As I always say, companies can send me stuff, so be it. but they aren't going to be able to review the videos before I post, and they aren't going to have input on what it is. It's good, bad, or indifferent, and if you believe in your products, it shouldn't matter if you you shouldn't need to review the videos before something's posted. So you all have a good one. I'll catch you next week.